Julio Foolio Killers. We right see what's up with him, y'all. Peep these little niggas.
The judge has ordered them back into the courtroom on Monday afternoon, the jury that is, and of course all of the parties involved. They expect that to last through Friday of next week, and we will keep you updated.
You see these little niggas right here? Now, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Shorty took it like a real nigga. Davion Murphy is even Davion Murphy or Rashad Murphy. Oh, they brothers. They brothers, you heard me. They went out like real. What's his name? Shorty, Isaiah Chan, Shorty tried, you know what I mean? He tried on the smart man tip. But dumbass right here, light skinned ass niggas, always them light skinned ass niggas, y'all. I swear to fucking God, bro. Bro ain't even had to be in none of this mix.
The verdict is in. A jury has found all four men guilty of killing Jacksonville rapper Julio Foolio. Reading aloud their fates just within the last 10 minutes. The rapper's name, of course, Charles Jones. He was shot and killed outside of this Tampa hotel in June of 2024. Now, the prosecution said that Isaiah Chance acted as a lookout. Sean Gathright.
Well, Shorty went out and real. You heard me. Yo, kept his composure, head up, all ain't no tears or nothing. You know what I mean? Still got that life, though, brother.
Rashad Murphy, they said.
Yo, dumbass. That's that light skin shit. Bro did not have to be in none of this mix. Look at pretty boy ass nigga. You should have seen his ass before yo look real hood out, like he was from the trenches. Now he look like how he supposed to. Like a nice kid. You know what I mean? Nice kid. Crazy.
3 gunmen. The defense says that their clients were at the hotel. All 4, again, have now been found guilty of first-degree murder. We've been listening to those verdicts come in. Several other charges related to gang activity. Guilty on those charges as well.
Now, Shorty, her little pretty innocent face little ass, that Shorty who set Julio up. She ain't get sentenced yet. She probably get a slight little 15. I don't even think she got life, bro. But like, what the?
Oh my God! Now, a 5th person, Alicia Andrews, was found guilty of manslaughter in the case. That was last October, but she has yet to be sentenced.
She probably get a slight little 15.
Decide whether to recommend life in prison
or
the
death
penalty.
Let me break this shit down, though. Let me see. Shorty was the crash. Shorty was just the do whatever he say ass nigga, light skin Sean Gray. You feel me? Davion, he was in charge of the mix. Davion is a nigga who been doing this shit for a minute. You feel me? He now he at the point where he like to see other little niggas, pit other little niggas onto the shit and look what was not. You know what I mean? Bro, Rashad Murray, he following in Big Bro footsteps. You know what I mean? So he just as about it as Bro is. Shorty right here is a crash out. Tell me to crash out. You hit him, he the shoot. He ready to shoot. He ready to wild one. You heard me. He a wild, out of control ass nigga. You know what I mean? Sean don't belong here. Let's see how this shit. You can just tell.
And you know,
look
Mr.
at bro.
Jones
Bro took that shit as a real nigga. All right, let me move this over.
Or what he drilled, the drill
that's Sean Murphy.
Made. But goodness gracious, going and desecrating the gravesite of a murdered relative is, you don't deserve to be killed for that, but you just increased your odds that it was going to happen, and that's the truth. That is the truth. So I'm not.
He glad. Look, judge had to. Lawyer had to say, "Oh boy, chill." But he said when Julio Foolio went to piss on the gravesite or whoever they didn't. I mean, that the person who he pissed on for the gravesite, that's his peoples. Julio Foolio, the person he pissed on the gravesite that died, the person that died is his peoples. So it kind of, I ain't justifying killing, but bro, real, you know what I mean?
Saying that he deserved it, but
I mean, see,
it really,
that's some crazy shit.
It's shocking.
Bro, real nigga, you heard me. I ain't gonna lie to you. His speech wasn't nothing but like 30 seconds. Shorty, he stood up and, you know what I mean? I ain't do it, you know what I mean? I ain't got shit to do with it. I'm innocent. Boom. It is what it is. Hey, he slammed, buddy. Look at dumbass. Look at dumbass, bro. Bro just used to this shit. He just took his shit, you know what I mean? You see he clapped like hell. He clapped like, goddamn right, this shit is covered. Shorty's so at ease because he really believed what he did is like, it was justified. It was what it's supposed to do. Even though Julio Foolio, he did piss on this man's gravesite. That wasn't even his man, that was his family. Let's see what's up with the other nigga though, yo. This shit funny as a bitch. It's not funny, but it's funny.
So Judge Cisco.
This the other.
The rest of my co-defendants here.
This the nigga I said was a crash out, but if you listen to how he sound a little intelligent. Let me see.
They all are charged with being the alleged shooters.
Oh no, he
and
don't.
have the same verdicts. Me, on the other hand, the one who was charged with me for playing the same alleged role as I gets found not guilty for what I am charged with. Alicia case didn't contradict the alleged shooter versus the state case. I don't even think it's possible it could have. However, it contradicts mine being the only principle here. Because both of our jury's decisions contradict each other. The only nuance is I went to trial with 3 other people who have
Fuck
the same
wrote that for
verdict as
bro. He ain't saying nothing about, he ain't talking nothing about no nuance. What else he say? Who wrote that shit for bro?
Because both of our jury's decisions contradict each other. The only nuance is I went to trial with 3 other people who have the same verdict as I, and she didn't.
It's midday. Alicia Andrews, one of the 5
You
people
talking about
found
her?
guilty in the death of Jacksonville rap artist Julio Foolio, will serve 15 years in prison. Andrews
What
was
he trying to throw
convicted
her? Look
of
at her.
manslaughter last October.
Hold on, fuck, he trying to throw her under the bus.
Will serve 15 years in prison.
What?
Andrew.
Elisa Andrews sentenced to 15 years. She got a slight little 15. Is he talking about her? He comparing this shit to her? So basically he's saying, okay, I didn't shoot him either. I was just there like how she was there. So what the fuck I'm getting life for and she only getting 15? Oh hell no, bro. Dry snitching like a bitch.
Was convicted of manslaughter last October. Before sentencing, though, her attorneys asked the judge to throw out the verdict. They say she did not receive a fair trial, should not be sentenced either. Prosecutors say Andrews helped track Julio Foolio, whose real name was Charles Jones, before he was
Charles Jones. Just look at you. Just know a nigga from Florida, brother. And tell shorty from the islands. You heard me. Straight Florida trees. That shit. I fuck with it though, the Wicks. I ain't gonna lie to you.
ambushed and killed. Outside Julio, whose real name was Charles Jones, before he was ambushed and killed. Outside a Tampa hotel in 2024. Also, a jury recommended life in prison for the 4 men convicted of murder in this case.
You ask me, that's dry snitching, bro. That's some dry snitching ass shit. You don't go out like that, bro. Oh, yo, I get life, but bro don't get life. I ain't do just as much. I did just as much as he did. How the fuck? He get less time than me. You know what I mean, bro? You dry snitching like a motherfucker. That's when the motherfucking feds come to you with a little fake ass. They'll say, all right, bro, come here. You know what I mean? You tell us, what we got. You know what I mean? Because they already see that he already finna throw other niggas out under the boat. So now everybody pick with his mouth whole time. They ain't giving them no deal at all. Bro, you don't do no shit like that. Even though, I mean, niggas do got life. What the fuck you got to lose?
At least you get found not guilty from my current charge.
Bro, chill.
It's a coincidence. And basically what I'm saying is, Alicia, in the state alleged that we played, that's getting into like...
Yo, he is saying her name. You heard me? He's saying her name on his stand, bro. Look at this nigga. He's saying her name. You heard me, dumbass? Let's put this over that shit. Dummy, run it back.
It wasn't a coincidence. And basically what I'm saying is, Alicia, in the state alleged that we played, that's getting into like the facts of like the case.
He about to cry.
Well, that's okay. If I'm hearing you correctly, you are taking issue with the fact that I don't know if she's your current or former girlfriend, but she went to trial. She was convicted of a manslaughter and got 15 years, and now you're here facing life, and that I would assume that seems unjust to you. Is that correct?
That's highly unjust. I seen Susie Lopez on the news.
He said enough somebody else's name. What'd he say?
And that I would assume that seems unjust to you. Is that correct?
That's highly unjust. I seen Susie Lopez on the news this morning, and she was saying that justice has been served. Absolutely, if you see it from that perspective.
Hey, y'all whack, bro. What you mean?
Everything that's a perspective.
Y'all was whacking each other.
Based on perception. So if you say that's justice, okay, but when you look at it, if you put me and Alicia up on like side by side, that's
what you looking to the side? Say what you gotta say, bro.
Like that's unjust. Like it's injustice. Like
say what you gotta say, bro.
Like it's contrary to my verdict. Like her jury made their decision. My jury made, well, our jury made their decision, but it contradicts like both of our verdicts. The only difference is like I went to trial with my co-defendants and she went to trial by herself. So I feel like personally, I got guilt more so by association than like participation.
That makes sense.
That's all I really wanted to say.
I mean, that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, you did it as a group. Fuck you mean? You did it as a group. You feel me? You went with niggas. y'all did the thing together. Now y'all gonna get sentenced together. His thing is, okay, she was in that group too. Why the fuck she ain't getting... How she getting her own individual court shit and not getting grouped with us? Because bro think that only reason he getting life is because everybody else got life. And since they were sentenced as a group, you know what I mean? He think that if he was sentenced by himself, if he had his own court date, he would have got the 15 like her. I mean, I don't know. Because he is saying both of their verdicts are like the same. Both like he must have not been the one who actually killed him. But he was there, just like her. It makes sense. I mean, but bro, like y'all did that together, so y'all niggas getting life together. What you mean?
More money, right? You're not rich. You hit only.
Running IT operations today means moving fast and keeping it simple, while advancing your organization's business and staying ahead of security.
Like, it ain't worth it. Like, me being a rapper from my city and Foolio being a rapper from our city, it ain't worth it. Like, my mouth getting dry, sorry. Like, the this.
You dry snitching, nigga. This nigga said his mouth getting dry. I don't know, coach. Run that shit back.
Like, my mouth getting dry, sorry. Like, this and...
Nigga, your mouth getting dry, snitch like a motherfucker, nigga.
Shooting, like, for what?
Nah, bro. Like, for what? It's too late for that,
like,
my nigga.
When you sitting in your cell...
Yeah. That's when that shit hit your brain, your membrane.
Everybody leave you.
Yeah, nigga.
Like, nobody here for you. Like, the ones
get back to pleading your case, though, bro. We ain't trying to hear all this. Sorry. We ain't trying to hear. Plead your case. Let you know how you innocent. Get back to that shit.
And whoever you love, the only person there for you is
you know what I mean?
And maybe like one friend.
Look at this man's right here, yo. Y'all see his man?
It ain't worth it, though, bro. It ain't worth it. I was 21 years old facing the death penalty. I never ever. My only interactions with law enforcement was traffic tickets.
Yeah, bro. It's too late for that shit. I mean, y'all did that. Y'all unalive the nigga. Shorty said the only thing before that I got evicted for was traffic tickets. Shorty playing a good kid. Nah, bro, you don't look like light skin, bro. Light skin bro can probably get away with that good act, that little good kid action, even though he didn't, but he almost got away with it. Bro, you niggered out. Like, look at you, bro. Look at you, bro. You look like the usual suspect to them. I ain't trying to hear all that good kid, good kid, I'm a good kid. The only interaction I had was a fucking traffic ticket, bro. You look like the usual suspect. You heard me, dumbass. What are you talking about? Let's get to the next nigga.
A study done by the National Institute of Mental Health provided evidence showing that...
And this is Sean, that light-skinned nigga. You feel me? Like, the person I just said that can get away with that little trying to play the good kid act. Bro probably can get away with it because he light-skinned, but they didn't get away with it. Whole time, bro wasn't even supposed to be in the mix in the first place.
27 years old for men. About 8 or 9 years older than my time during the offense. But society knows this, and that's why laws set age requirements on certain activities, amenities, and substances as a way to protect adolescents.
That's not how you read them words.
That those same
laws that white boy language.
To an adolescent adult when they are charged with crimes and allows them to be prosecuted to the fullest extent, regardless of their age. Your Honor, it is heartbreaking that an 18-year-old can't rent a car or a hotel or buy a home, but can be sentenced to death or life in prison without the possibility of parole. They can't purchase alcohol or tobacco, but can be sentenced to death or life in prison without the possibility of parole. They can't work certain jobs or even go on a cruise without a chaperone, but can be sentenced to death without life, or life without prison, in prison without possibility of parole. And I'm a prime example of these circumstances. At 18 years old, with no prior convictions, I was charged, indicted, and had to face the death penalty. My point is, society views anyone under the age of 21 as not being mentally mature enough to participate or partake in these activities, amenities, and substances, because certain substances listed can negatively impact or stunt the growth of a developing brain, while other activities and amenities have restrictions due to the lack of impulse and behavioral control or lack of situational awareness. It is very simple to understand that our brains are not developed enough. That we live in a society where someone under the age of 21 can be sentenced to death or life in prison without parole. Leave no room for growth, rehabilitation.
I ain't gonna lie, they both was making some good points, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Light skinned bro Sean, he basically saying, okay, nigga, if you don't let 18-year-olds go into the bar and buy drinks and get liquor, or you don't let them do this, that, and the third, how the fuck you gonna try to put the death penalty on the 18-year-old? You don't even allow the 18-year-old to go and buy liquor. How the fuck is you gonna give an 18-year-old the death penalty? That's what Sean's saying. What y'all think about that? Like, it makes sense to y'all, kinda. On the other hand, you got bro, I forgot his name. You got bro right here, right? Now he's saying his shit was, okay, the female only got 15 years and you giving me life. But our verdict is the same. You group me with these people, which is the people he did the crime with, but you didn't group her with those with all of us, and she was with us. And she only got 15 and I got life. And our verdict is the same. You feel me? That's his case. That's his case. So he fighting for that 15. You know what I mean? Now, bro, or the other hand, you know what I mean? Now, bro, a real nigga. Bro, a real one. You know what I mean? Like I said, Foolio, he pissed on the gravesite of the guy that he killed. And the guy that he killed was his people's. You know what I mean? Bro ain't with bro don't give a fuck. You heard me. Bro don't give a fuck about not him or his brother. That's the Murphy twins. You know what I mean? That's the Murphy twins. Bro don't care about nothing. You heard me. And to top it all off, y'all, this is her right here. When they put the whole play together. You know what I mean? Set little Julio up. Nice little pretty light skin, them evil light skin shit, you feel me? Oh, man, baby, bro. Got him. She put the whole play together. Our little nut ass. You heard me. Look at your Bugs Bunny face ass. You heard me. Fucking lead on. You heard me. Look, she get to wiping out little tears away and shit. Look at bro. Anyway, though, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Y'all think these boys deserve life? If you take a life, you gotta give your life. You heard me. That's the only. You take a life, you gotta give your life. You know what I mean? So, y'all let me know in the comments, yo. We out this motherfucker. We back at it with another one and another one, though. Y'all hear me?